the chariots of fire. Elisha's vision, in the land of ancient Israel. During a time of constant war and unrest, the prophet Elisha stood as a man of God, bold, fearless, and filled with the Spirit. The king of Aram was waging war against Israel, plotting in secret and attacking unexpectedly. Yet each time he set a trap, the Israelites evaded it. Frustrated and enraged, the Aramean king summoned his officers. "Which one of you is a traitor?" he thundered. "Who is revealing our plans to the king of Israel?" But one of his servants replied, "My lord, none of us is a traitor. It is Elisha, the prophet in Israel," he tells the king of Israel. "Even the words you speak in your bedroom." The king's eyes narrowed. "Then find this Elisha and bring him to me." That night, the Aramean army marched to the city of Dothan, where Elisha was staying. Under cover of darkness, they surrounded the entire city with horses, chariots, and a mighty force. At dawn, Elisha's young servant rose early. As he stepped outside, he froze in terror. Before him were soldiers on every side, armed chariots gleaming in the morning sun, spears at the ready. He ran back to Elisha, breathless. "Master, what shall we do?" But Elisha remained calm. "Do not be afraid," he said with a quiet smile. "Those who are with us are more than those who are with them." The servant blinked in confusion. More? There was no army on their side, just the two of them? Elisha then bowed his head and prayed, "O Lord, open his eyes so that he may see." And in an instant, the servant's eyes were opened. Not his physical eyes, but his spiritual ones. He gasped. All around the hills of Dothan, the air shimmered with divine power. The mountains were full of horses and chariots of fire, heavenly warriors sent by God himself. Fiery chariots blazed across the skies, encircling Elisha in a shield of light and flame. The servant fell to his knees in awe. As the enemy soldiers advanced, Elisha prayed again, "Strike them with blindness, Lord." At once, confusion swept over the Arameans. They stumbled, lost in a sudden fog of darkness. Elisha walked up to them and said, "This is not the road, and this is not the city. Follow me, and I will lead you to the man you seek." Blinded and bewildered, the army followed Elisha straight into the heart of Samaria, Israel's capital. When they arrived, Elisha prayed again, "Lord, open their eyes." Their vision returned, and to their horror, they were surrounded by the Israelite army. The king of Israel turned to Elisha, ready to strike. "Shall I kill them, my father? Shall I strike them down?" But Elisha shook his head. "No, would you kill those you captured with your sword and bow? Set food and water before them that they may eat and drink and then go back to their master." And so a great feast was prepared. The enemy soldiers, once ready to destroy, now sat at the table of mercy. When they had eaten and drunk, they were sent home. And from that day on, the Aramean raiders stopped attacking the land of Israel. God surrounds his people with protection we cannot always see. When we are afraid, we must trust in his unseen power. For those who are with us, the armies of heaven are greater than any force against us.